Okay, and here we go. So, like I was asking a while ago, if you're hearing me on the radio, just let me know. I think I'm hearing, I think I'm hearing clearly enough. So, those of you out there who is who are actually listening on the radio, let me know that you're hearing me clearly on the radio because of the place I've put the mic and the Colimo Idol. Blessed. Lord shout out. All right. It is now 26 minutes moving up to 9 o'clock. Let me apologize for my absence and let me say thank you very much to those of you who were actually just checking on me, making sure that everything is good, the Korean money, making sure that everything is good, or at least I'm feeling better and all of that. Morning, Sherry. How are you, sweetie? Karen, good morning. Whitaker Kazime, what you saying? Hi. All right. All right. Yeah. So I was saying to you guys, thank you very much to those of you who just called and, well, not called, but message, hey, hope you're getting better, hope this and hope that. All right. Morning again, Wendell. Thank you very much for that. Some people, some people like to just figure they don't mind your business, so they really want to know. Axios, morning, Lana, morning, sweetheart. All right. Some people just want to know your business. Hey, what happened to you? Don't call me and ask me what happened to me. Just tell me, boy, I heard you're not feeling too well. I hope you're getting better. Do that instead. You'll realize that I have a little spot there. Me, that's do that. Hey? Papa Show Rudolph. And so this is me still. I'm still a hot mess. But that's okay. All right. What are you saying? In your one or leave that. Okay. So people, again, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Good morning. Hope you're having a wonderful and blessed morning. You know me. Two things I don't come here to talk about is actually religion and politics. All right. Morning, Meander, how are you, sweetheart? All right. I don't come here to talk about religion and politics. However, I had two very interesting conversations. One this morning, and one was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Okay, with two very, very close friends of mine. One happens to be Ezra Fun Machine, and the other happens to be Elijah, my partner. All right, and we were talking, and just different perspectives. And I'm in a group. Morning, Jillian. How are you, sweetheart? I'm in this group, and those guys, they really go at it and reason a lot about those things. Here is my take on this morning. I'm still not going to come here and say to you that this party is bad and this party is good, and this person is bad and this person is good. Crispin, what's up, bro? Here's my take, and I need you to listen to me carefully. I do not care about the yellow, the red, the white, the green. All those things are just colors to me. I know some of you care about it, and this is what you breathe. This is the air that you breathe. This is what you do. I know some of you you can't wait to campaign and all those things, and to you I say more power. If this is your fancy, if this is what tickles your fancy, then fine. Let me tell you what I'm here to say to you, though. Whatever you do, whoever you decide I'm going to vote in or vote out or this, do not lose good friendships over it. Too many times, too many elections, you have people turn into enemies over politics and politicians. And most of the time, and I'm not saying that there's not one good politician with no good intention. I will never say that. But a lot of the time, you guys end up coming out properly disappointed. Properly disappointed. You go out there, you make enemies with the same neighbor that you just asked for water about 3 months ago. You make enemies with the same person that would help you out if you don't have something. You go out there and you fight with people for their opinions. For what? A politician that you barely even know. That you figure, I'm going to make a change, and then half the time you come out and you're disappointed. Go out there. It's your right to vote. It's also your right not to. Okay? But do not kill one another over it. Stop killing your friends and your neighbors and destroying families because of an election day. Okay? Agree to disagree. All right? Value each other's opinions. Try to put it out there where you don't try to hurt people. I mean, think about it. Morning, Casey, how you doing, my soldier? I mean, think. Here you are saying all SLP people are this and all UW people are this. Did you ever stop to think that somebody that you claim you love, that you claim you have a lot of respect for, somebody who will be there for you through anything, that person may not be voting the same party that you're voting? Did you ever stop to think about that? Too many times we quick for some people who would not know our names, or for some people who will not do what we expect them to do for us. For some people we're not even holding accountable for their actions or lack thereof. But we're going to kill our neighbors and our good friends and our family? Really? People, stop killing one another for a party. Stop killing one another for something that you're not even sure of. And then you're turning around and you're blaming politics for a friendship loss. Blame yourself. Do not blame the politician or the party or who won or who lost the election because you lost a good friend. You gave up that friend. Okay? You tossed that friend aside because of politics. Somebody says it's silly season. They are too dumb to take this so serious. You know, I mean, no, it's the status of your country. It is what you want for your country and all of that. And I understand that some people are passionate about it. Be passionate. Okay? But don't be so passionate that you want to kill one another. And look, somebody says racism starts with them. Why does yellow or red matter? To some people it does. And it's okay if it matters to you, but it shouldn't matter so much that you want to kill one another for it. Okay? It should not matter so much that no one else matters to you. We're all out there joining the bandwagon and screaming Black Lives Matter. Do you guys matter to one another? Friendship matters too. Okay? Good sense matters too. Instead of trying to kill one another, work together. Instead of sitting there and you know what? I'm going to hold this one accountable. But imagine people blaming politics for the Sahara dust. What else? Blame yourselves for making poor judgment calls. Blame yourselves for making bad decisions. Blame yourselves for trying to kill one another for somebody you're not even sure of. Don't blame the politicians or politics or that person was in that party and you were not in that party. No, sir. It could be 6 of you all in the same household and 4 voting that way and 2 voting that way. It should not make you all want to kill one another. Vote your party. Go out there, support your party. Nobody should be telling you, boy, who is that you're voting for and why you campaigning. No, nobody has the right. You have a right to vote and to campaign for whoever you want to comfortably. Comfortably. But you're responsible for your actions. And I hate this. I really hate this. And this is what pushes me away from politics and all that kind of stuff, because people get so silly and so touchy and you can't even tell, you can't even give a joke about a politician who is supposed to be what? God. We can send memes about God, but we cannot send a meme about a politician. No, sir. Because, I mean, why are you ridiculing my color? Why are you ridiculing my rep? My constituency rep? It's almost as if we put those guys before God, before family, before friends, and then we turn around and we talk, we throw out another story. Me, I'm not voting for them again. These people, they're useless. And it's the same story over and over, and we don't learn. Okay, me, you will not catch me in that silly season. If I am going to vote, it's not going to be a color. It's not going to be I'm voting because that one voting that and I hate them. No, sir. I'm listening and I'm observing. And I'm going out there to vote for what I think is right for my country and my children and the children to come. Some of us are so caught up that we can't even see when something is wrong because what one color did it. So what if UWP is in power and SLP suggests something that is amazing? Because your color didn't suggest it and it is great for the country, you're going to shut it down? What if SLP says that something UWP is doing is wrong, but you're seeing it is good and it is working? Because it's not your color, it is wrong. Let's get out of that mindset. Get out of that mindset. And this is the only way. As long as you get out of that mindset that you should kill your friends and family because of color, and you should only listen to what you should be seeing, and that's color. As soon as you get out of that mindset, you will be able to now pull people up and say, hey, this is what you were elected for. All right? I wasn't sleeping when you were talking. I wasn't blinded by color. I was educated. I got facts. And this is what is supposed to happen, and this is what I'm holding you to. Unless we can do that, we're not ready. We're not ready. We will continue killing one another because what? Somebody gave us $500 to something that we needed for 5 years and we never got it. All right? No matter which party, anybody give us that and all of a sudden that person is the best person in the world. Really? Someone says politics is the new religion. I'm so scared to express how I feel to my fellow comrades about anything political because their attitudes change so quickly if they hear something they don't like. And it is true. Our mindsets are so disappointing at times. And that's just what it is. This is why half of the time we cannot hold people. We cannot hold them responsible because we ourselves did the wrong things. We took the wrong steps. We gutted the wrong people. People, the time is not to fight with one another. You know, somebody says some people talk politics in private, others don't. Stay in silence of what is wrong and not speaking out of injustice. And this is the thing. Some people choose not to come out to speak about it because of the friends that they might lose in the process. Because of somebody targeting them in the process. Why should that be? I choose not to lose friends over politics. I choose not to lose friends over religion. I choose that. The only friends I would lose over religion is anybody who's probably practicing evil. And that would not be my friend anyway. So I would not lose that friend. I never had that friend. And if I have that friend, it's because I don't know that's what they're doing. But I choose that route. I choose not to come out and say, boy, voter. But I also reserve the right, because of how I see it, to say when somebody did something wrong, no matter what color. You see what I'm saying? Okay? Somebody says, my brother, they know exactly what you're talking about. They think about future. And that's what it is. My thing is, people, I agree with you. If this is what you like, if this is what makes your heart race, if this is what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Just don't lose precious people in the process. You never know what you might have to fall back on. You never know. Stop killing one another for politicians who actually drink together. For politicians who would turn around and laugh and say, okay, now that this is said and done, let's have a drink. And this is what it should be anyway. Okay? It should be that anyway. I always have a problem with a party who is not in power, who doesn't see a way around now. Now that the silly season is done, we have an opposition, we have a party in charge, but we still don't see the reason why we should work for the betterment of our country. I have a major problem with that. Okay? And any politician that can come and talk about our nation and what should be and what can be done together, no matter what color, kudos to you. Kudos to you. Let's start bringing each other together, no matter what. Instead of fighting and telling somebody you're stupid for voting that party, educate that person. Explain to them why you're voting that party instead of beating them down. And if they still disagree with you, say good luck to them. Because at the end of the day, no matter which party, we all have to live and work together. All. Stop fighting with your neighbor that's giving you butter when you have no butter, because a campaign now gave you $200 groceries. And the $200 groceries, that's probably all you're going to get in 5 years. Stop killing the neighbor that's watching you, that have your back. Because what? Your roof has been leaking for 5 years. Alright, and the last 4 weeks of the 5 years, they come and put tar on top of your roof. Stop. For a politician who just came in to make a party last minute, and so chicken and rum is the thing. I agree with Lamaxius. have discussions, talk about why, see why you're not doing this. Don't just vote because my family was red and all my generations were red. My cousins and my aunties and them were yellow. My people over there were red and green. Okay? Stop. Stop doing that. I said, this is wrong for $200. It's true. It's true. You know, sometimes we kill one another because of something that we don't, you know, and I'm very happy about. And I'm telling you all straight up, there is nobody, I'm not aligned with any party. I'm not. All right? If I like somebody in that party or I like somebody in that party, that's just what it is. Okay? Listen. Educate yourselves. Don't go out there killing one another. I don't care who you vote for. It really doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, as long as we can hold the government or whoever is in charge at the time, hold them responsible and say, hey, this is what was promised. So this is what we are going to get. I'm not asking anybody to stay silent. I'm now just talking about family and friends. I really don't care much about politics and politicians. It's inevitable. Okay, at some point we have to all end up there. But think family. Okay? Stop killing one another. That's all. And to one of my brothers that I was speaking to, and he said, but boy, when you speak up sometimes against injustice and all of that, people want to kill you for it. And look, listen to me. As long as you're speaking the truth, and you're not just coming from a place of emotion because your color did something wrong or right. As long as you're speaking the truth, as long as you're not disrespecting anybody, go ahead and talk. People will hear you and the right people will support you. Go ahead and talk. Say what's on your mind. Don't keep it in. Just don't try to deliberately hurt somebody else in the process. That's all. Just don't try killing somebody that you may need later or somebody who has been there for you. For how long? I'm not even going to read that. I got a message from a fool who is my friend, a brother, actually my brother, who sent me a stupid message that I'm not even reading. All right, people, but for real, go out there, do what you do. Just be very careful of the bridges you burn in the process. Because imagine you get vexed with that person, you blast them, and your party lose. And you have to go back for that same butter you wanted last week. Think about that. Think about the bridges you burn. Somebody says politics bring out what kind of friend you have. It's true. Somebody says we have a lot of followers in this country and the politicians know that. They publicly fight and argue to keep the division amongst the populace. But behind closed doors, they mingle. Somebody says, I agree. Stop fighting and hating each other. Everyone has a choice, even with good and evil. So let people have their own selection. And let us all love each other. All right, somebody says, Lucian's very educated, but yet still they're acting that way because of colors. And that's what I'm saying. My people are smart, strong people. Smart, strong people. Somebody says, any friend that wants to get upset with you over politics is not a friend. No. I'll tell you what. Sometimes it's almost like their minds get warped. You know, something excites some people a little more, and this is what it is. Somebody says, democracy ceases to exist when you speak about politics or a politician, and this shouldn't happen. Your democratic right is to speak and speak freely, mama. All right, and so that's what it is. Somebody says, yeah, about the private. Some people speaking private. Somebody says, politics is the new religion. I'm so scared. Okay, I read this one already. Somebody says they put the politicians before God because to some of them, the politicians are their gods. Somebody says people are not mature enough to agree to disagree, and this is so sad. All right, people. Somebody says, sorry, I got to head out, but I will later listen to knowledge is power. So, people, this is it for me. I'm just encouraging you guys out there. Imagine I was discouraged. I didn't want to do real talk this morning because, but I'm happy I did. I just want to reach out and say, people, take care of one another. Look out for one another. Because at the end of the day, no matter which party in power, no matter who wins, no matter who loses, we all have to go through the same process. All right, Bonjour Delhi. All right, we all have to go through the same process. We all have to live in the country, and we all have to take the good or the bad, whatever is being dished out. And at that point, we want to get together and unite. Unite from now. Agree to disagree. If you have your reasons why your party should win, nobody should kill you for it. Those are your reasons. And you, in turn, should not treat somebody unfairly because they're not voting for your party. All right? Good morning, Kadia. All right, then, guys, once again, thank you very much. I appreciate you, and be very careful when you're going out there. That Sahara dust is a hell of a thing. Yesterday, I got out so that I could go to the doctor, and it was crazy out there. It's almost like you can taste this dust. Get your masks on. Look out for one another. All right, and look out for yourselves. And don't forget, people, it is not over. We're going about life. Business as usual. Business as usual. We're touching and we're out there like coronavirus is not there, and we forgot about it. And we're in the middle of everything right now. Sahara dust, coronavirus, hurricane season, politics, elections. We're in the middle of everything. It is, in truth and in fact, silly season. Be very careful when you guys go out there. Okay, look out for one another. Don't be getting into any kind of fracas for little things. Okay. Oh, and one more thing that I want to share with you guys. This is me advertising for a buddy of mine. So you'll have to take that one too, because I'm sending it to you just now. Let me see if I can get the message. Okay, here we go. So it says, for those of you down south or anywhere around, Uptown Liquor Store and Grocery Sale. Yeah, I know about the dust, and somebody says some reproach others just because they give this one sugar, then they want to tell the other whatever you want. Bridges burn, lessons learned, not only in politics. And I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. However, this morning it was about not killing each other because of politics. Okay, and that is what it is right here. Because bridges burn every day. All right, just don't kill each other because of politics. Somebody says, see, what the people don't know is that after all the politics is over, these same politicians sit and drink together, and that's exactly what I said. So I was saying Uptown's Liquor and Grocery Sale. There's a big sale at Uptown Liquor and Grocery, and it's extended until June 28th, 2020. So you have 5 more days to take advantage of that sale. Okay, and thank you very much to you guys. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Don't just vanish. You can always catch me on TuneIn. That's Vybe Radio St. Lucia, VYBE Radio St. Lucia. You can always catch me on 92.9 or 100.9 FM. All right. I also want you to look out for something that's about to happen by this week. All right, by this week. Suzanne, good morning. Biggs Williams, morning. By this week, by the end, actually by next week, by the 1st of July. All right, look out for it. It's new, it's exciting, and I can't wait. Oh, quickly, people. As a matter of fact, this is the part. Everything I said this morning is very important, but this is the part I want you to take special note of. Yes, we are in June, and I'm telling it to you now. I will not go about and bring children from all over the island in December for Smile for a Child. Obviously, because of the whole COVID-19, I mean, every year I go around and I bring those children. We have up to 1,000 something children that the less fortunate, we bring them in. We have this big party. We give them gifts and all of that. Unfortunately, because of this whole COVID-19 thing, I think it would be a bad decision to do that and bring all those children together under one roof. It's going to be a bad decision. So here's what is going to happen. I am going to be delivering gifts, yes, to some. To some. But I'm also working on a project. Okay? This project is to help out 3 different areas. Now you guys need to get your thinking caps on from now. Let me tell you how this is going to work. You need to think of a project in 3 different areas that can help less fortunate children. It does not have to be you building a clubhouse. It can be, say, probably some sports club that need help to bring in less fortunate children, to get them uniforms, whatever. It can be refurbishing a library or some lab or some computers so that they have access to that. I mean, the direction we're moving. Whatever project you feel that can help out less fortunate children, start thinking about it, because this year I would like very much to be able to at least sponsor 3 projects that would help out less fortunate children, or an area with less fortunate children, so that those children can get what they need. They can get help. At least we can start building them up. Okay? I would like you to think of 3 projects. Check me. Send it into info@Vybe Radio. You can also send it to Smile for a Child SLU@gmail.com. All right, Smile for a Child SLU@gmail.com. You can send it to that address. 3 projects. It can be whatever park. It could be some children probably living in a house that you think we can fix, so those children can have a better life. Those children can be uplifted. Send those ideas in. I would like to do 3 of them, and we would still be delivering some gifts to some specific areas. All right, not as grand as it used to be, but I think that's what we're going to do this year. All right, so no, I'm not giving up on those children because of that. COVID-19 not going to stop us. Okay, I'm not giving up. We are going to do it, and no matter what area you're from, no matter where you're from, let us know. Or if you're not from the area but you think better can be done in that area, let us know and we will handle it. I promise. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. So it's going to be an ongoing thing until we can get our whole Christmas party for the children back in place. Okay, so thank you very much for that. Do have a wonderful and blessed day. All right, and don't forget, Real Talk is brought to you with a kind compliment of Sea Island Cotton Shop, the Travel and Leisure Center, Laboratory Services and Consultations Limited, and Caribbean Metals. All right, thank you very much, Tarsius. I appreciated you guys, but hey, just do it. All right, and if you feel that you can help in any way, we always appreciate the help. Let us know. All right, come to us. Let us know. Hey, we can help. Probably if we have to build something, and I believe me when I say to you guys, I have carpenters, I have plumbers, I have masons. Let me tell you, is what I have. All right, if we have to build this, we're going to build whatever together. We're going to fix things together. There you go. Somebody said everything is a man. There should be more volunteers. There should be non-profit organizations helping out. And there you go. So that's why I do it. And I'm happy doing it. My joy when I do those things is what comes out of it. The smile. Knowing that long term, a child will benefit. As a matter of fact, I have something coming. And as a matter of fact, next week I'm gonna put it out there. Just let me finish mapping it out, and I'm gonna put it out there so that you guys can be a part of it. I know you're gonna love it. Okay, all I need you to remember is bad. All right, people, take it easy. Good morning, Florida. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and keep it locked to Vibe Radio. I'm out.